Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to, again, the virtual Knoxville Raceway in Iowa. It is the final night, final racing program, if you will, of the Mimi's Making in Motion's World of Thunder Sunday Racing on UDTV. I'm Wesley Outland. Joined alongside is Chris Nunn. Been able to play host for the last couple of races with Zach Newton, Brett Wheeler, and Steve McMillian on production. And now we're ready for the Wing Warriors, Chris Nunn. We love them, brother. The alcohol virtual burning sprint cars ready to go here around Knoxville. It should be a good one. We're just getting underway with qualifying.
That's right, qualifying underway. Ernie Williams Jr. on the racetrack. Nathan Davis as well. Rylan Gray currently sitting up top. Zach Novak in that second spot. Timothy S. Smith. The S stands for smooth. That's right, he's in fourth. Trey Schmidt now moves to the fourth spot. Gage Stevens. We're going to see this top 10 switching around here within the next 20 or 2 minutes. Hey, Stanky's on the front. Wow, how about that, Wesley?
Joshua Stanky goes to the top of the board. There's Nathan Davis running on board with him in the number 4 spot right now in the 36 UDTV entry. Beautiful field, 15.227 for Stanky. Corey Wenzel, man, I ain't heard that name in a long time. Corey Wenzel used to be one of my old buddies back in the old day with ODC and Real Sim Racing. Put a lap in there for him. And there's Kendall Tucker, the Swindell Speed Lab 00. And I will let everybody know, you will not witness history tonight as Evan C. has bowed out not running the sprint cars. Tried to go 4 for 4. Chris Nunn couldn't do it. Said he wasn't racing.
How about Kendall Tucker now going to the top spot, 15.208. Stanky now into that second position. Rylan Gray, Zach Novak, Nathan Davis currently right now your top 5. Kobe Stidham, Brady Baldwin, James Grace, Lance Loomis right now your top 9 as qualifying time is up. We'll take a look at your qualifying rundown here from Knoxville. Kendall Tucker was your fast qualifier. Stanky second, Gray third, Novak fourth, Davis fifth, and it was Stidham, Baldwin, Grace, Loomis, and Corey Wenzel in that 10th position.
There you go. And I don't know if I even mentioned it for the top of the year when we came on, but this is the Loud Pedal Production 410 Sprint Cars. Again, part of the Mimi's Makings in Motion World of Thunder on Ultimate Dirt TV and on the World of Thunder iRacing League Facebook, Twitter, or Facebook and YouTube feeds. So, yes, getting ready for heat race number 1, not wasting any time on the pole. Kendall Tucker, the 00 from Mount Airy, North Carolina. Brady Baldwin, SM Sim Sport 53, will start second.
Starting at row number 2 on the inside, Colton Davis in the number 7 machine. Outside of him, Timothy Smith in 23. He'll start fourth.
Row number 3, Clint Stone in the 88 machine, and Miles Jansen, 67.
And in row number 4, Blake Chapman in 43. We'll see Thor Maddock in the 66. He'll start 8th.
J.D. Brown will be 9th in the 14. And John Goss from Australia, New Zealand, the 777. He'll start 10th. So there's your lineup for heat race number 1. I think we got about 50-plus sprint cars. Am I right, Brett Wheeler?
Full
field at 60. We are full field of 60 charter members of Wing Warrior Go Fast, ready to go virtually around Knoxville. So, with that being said, there will be 10 cars in 6 heats. Chris Nunn, top 3 transfer to the A main. That makes your 18 from the 6 heats. Top 2 from the 3 last chance qualifiers. That will lock in your 24 car field for tonight's nightcap of the Mimi's Makings in Motion World of Thunder, and a 30-lap feature here tonight around Knoxville.
Got to keep an eye on that back row. Jonty Goss in that 777 machine. And your current points leader, J.D. Brown. He's starting back there on that final row. That's going to be 2 cars to keep your eye on, Jonty Goss and J.D. Brown.
Ready for them to come to green off of turn 4. They're at the firebox. The Wing Warriors slinging and grinning down to Knoxville into turn 1 in heat 1. Tucker on the jump.
Down the back straightaway they go. Kendall Tucker, Colton Davis, 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. A lot faster within 15-second brackets in qualifying. We've been seeing 19 seconds in the late models and the modifieds. So definitely these races are going to go by quick. So don't blink here at Knoxville.
Love these sprint cars as that's their home. This is the sprint car capital of the world, as it is again Kendall Tucker from Mount Airy, North Carolina, virtually leading the way for Swindell Speed Lab Esports. Colton Davis second, Brady Baldwin third. Everybody for the time being single file as they exit turn 2, 3 of 8.
Out of turn number 3 and 4 they go. Tucker, Davis, and Baldwin. Right now, your top 3. Timothy Smith sits back there in the 4th spot. Jansen and Stone 5th and 6th. And your points leader, J.D. Brown, out of this one.
Kendall Tucker, still the man leading the way. There's Brady Baldwin in the 3rd spot. Closing in is also Timothy Smooth Smith. That's what the S stands for, according to Zach Newton. Trying to make something work on the outside of the fluff. Is elected off a 2. Down the back straightaway. There's a separation, the distancing there of Tucker. Davis, Baldwin even practice social distancing in virtual sprint car action here at Knoxville out of turn 4. Everybody, nice margin between them. The interval single file back to 1.
Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Going to be coming to 2 laps remaining here as Kendall Tucker continues to lead in that 0-0 machine. He's had a pretty consistent night tonight. Going to put it on the podium or up on the winner's circle here tonight in the sprint cars.
Coming into the final 2 laps of this one to get underway here. Down off of turn 2 to the back straightaway. Watching these drivers hit their marks down the front stretch now. Coming around this time by into turn number 3 and out of turn 4. Final lap around down the back straightaway for the man out of Mount Airy, North Carolina. Here he comes. Mr. Kendall Tucker will roar by the start-finish line at our speed camera shot. Take heat race number 1 in fine fashion. What a performance there by Kendall Tucker. And this will lock him up on the front row for the feature later tonight as well, Chris Nunn.
That's right. Good positioning for Kendall Tucker on tonight's front row. He'll win. Colton Davis second. Brady Baldwin gets that 3rd and final transfer spot. Smith, Jansen, Stone, Chapman, Goss, Maddock, and Brown all going to the B main events tonight.
There you go. So J.D. Brown unable to ring the bell and make it to Heat 1. He'll have to tag the back of one of those 3 last chance qualifiers here in a bit. Here we go with Loud Pedal Productions 410 Sprint Car Knoxville Heat Race number 2 for virtual UDTV coverage. Joshua Stanky is on the pole for Brett Willer, his teammate, to the outside. James Grace in the $1 Million Motorsports 269. That is row 1.
Row 2 on the inside, Lane Stevens in 33. We'll see outside him starting 4th, Dustin Hall in the 331.
Still beginning to roll behind the virtual iRacing pace truck here in a moment. Preliminary laps taking place. Mason Mueller for Goon Squad to the 45. Tyler LaPointe in the 31 for Goon Squad Racing as well, row 3.
Row 4 on the inside out of Indiana, Caleb Nickel in the 29. Outside of him, we'll see John Batista in that number 54.
Final row, Jay Place in the 58 from Carolina, the Midwest. Dylan Williams in 59, starting 10th. There's your lineup. Hey, by the way, don't forget to thank our sponsors, Mimi's Makings in Motion, Wicked Cushion, World of Thunder iRacing League, Loud Pedal Productions. Also, thank you to Grace Productions, Next Level Designs, and DirtFan.com. And again, we appreciate you checking out all of our coverage. Don't forget, next World of Thunder broadcast will be tomorrow night after tonight's sprint car event at Knoxville from Rockingham, round number 6 of the new Monday Night Cup Series World of Thunder pavement deal. That'll be live 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central on LSR TV. And again, they'll also have from Knoxville the World of Thunder 87 Cup stock cars on dirt on LSR TV. So check out all the cool things at World of Thunder iRacing League as the sprint cars get ready. Chris Nunn for heat number 2. Stanky and Grace on the front row. We're ready to come to green.
Keeping up with the big tracks next week. Williams Grove is where we're going to be at next Sunday for World of Thunder action. So we're keeping on with the big tracks next Sunday. And Charlotte,
understanding
2 weeks
the
for
final
the finale.
2 weeks. Charlotte as well. Yeah, man, I know they're coming to the end of this deal here. It's down the home stretch.
All right, so out of turn number 2, Steinke, Grace, and Hall, 1, 2, and 3. On the back straightaway, Stevens in that 4th spot. Batista and Williams rounding out the top 6 as they speed on down the front straightaway.
And we want to wish bon voyage to Brett Willer, as I know he'll be missing the last couple of weeks of the World of Thunder, as he will be going under the knife for surgery, and prayers for the good Lord to be with him as he has that going on. Here they come off of turn 4. Joshua Stanky, his teammate, out in front of the number 80 machine. Grace in the 2nd spot, followed by a battle for 3rd. Stevenson Hall battle for this position. This is for 3rd place. This is for the transfer, Chris, as they make their way to 3.
That's right, battle for the 3rd and final transfer spot. Raging on, Dustin Hall has that spot, but Lane Stevens, he wants it as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Downforce on these cars is glued to the racetrack out of turn number 1 and 2. These fans here in Knoxville, they've had a virtual Knoxville. They've had a great night of racing, 4 different classes. and 4 great races.
Thank you so much to Patricia Payne. Hello, Chris and Wesley. Y'all have done a great job all day long into the night, making it exciting. We hope you appreciate it. I enjoyed being in the booth as a host. Hopefully, I'll do that a couple more times here, as Zach Newton also did a phenomenal job, a bang-up job for all of our broadcast crew. Also, awesome work behind the scenes for Brett Willer, Steve McMillan, everybody that makes it happen for the World of Thunder on UDTV coverage. As here comes the field, exiting off turn number 4. A great shot there with John Batista from Ohio trying to get in that final transfer spot. Coming out of turn 4, I think he's going to run out of time here.
And white flag is out as they move out of turn number 3 and 4 down the front straightaway. It is over this heat race. We'll put this one in the can. Man, tell you what.
That was an awesome camera shot.
I love these camera angles that we have here at Ultimate Dirt TV. We have some of the best camera angles in the business, bar none. From in-cars to outside the racetrack. We'll take a look here at is Joshua Steinke taking up the win. James Grayson, Lane Stevens picking up that third and final transfer spot. Batista, Williams, Place, Hall, LaPointe, and Myler, and Nickel rounding out the field. Nickel did not start, I believe.
What a phenomenal job by those drivers. Thank you, Grace and Stevens, all in the show. Here we go, heat number 3. We're not wasting no time. We know it's late. We know this is the nightcap. We rock and roll here. Indiana's Rylan Gray on the pole in the 6th. Lance Loomis for the 11 on row 1 in the 2nd spot.
Row number 2 on the inside is Ernie Williams Jr. in that number 91 machine. Outside of him, Colton Anderson in 30.
And by the way, Gene Balloon says, go Ernie Williams in the 91 from the Buckeye Stake. Tanner Folds in the 15 for Tanner Folds Racing. They're the 015. The William Pilot in the Plains in the 16, row 3.
Row number 4 on the inside, Stephen Bixler in 46. Outside of him, Jennifer Hans in number 15, $1 Million Motorsports. She'll start 8th.
And the final row, Dustin, I did not, don't blame it on me, Sizemore in the 011, followed by Carter Batterby in Texas. What do they call him, the Texas Rattlesnake?
Yeah, I think that's what Zach called him, the old Texas Rattlesnake there.
I only think of Austin when I think of that.
That's me too. Ernie Williams Jr. currently sitting 4th in the point standings going into tonight's racing action. J.D. Brown and Mason Hannigan, Joel Berkeley, Ernie Williams Jr., and Mr. Schmidt rounding out the top 5 in point standings. Rumsey, Hall, Preston, Grace, and Eiler rounding out the top 10.
I hope people you realize, Chris, that me and you have been working since almost, 4:45 this afternoon, 5 o'clock. I mean, we've literally been giving you the coverage for over 6.5 hours of the World of Thunder. I know it's been 4 different race broadcasts, but, man, this feels like a real race night, but getting to the track and announcing and doing all the things we're doing. So that's why we try to do it. I talk to a lot of people that they ask me, why do you do this? Well, first off, I try to make it be realistic as possible, just like you do, Chris, and it keeps you fresh as a real announcer to prepare for the real deal when you work race events. As we got contact in the back, got a couple of cars spinning and grinning. I think they kept it together. We'll stay green, Gray, Loomis, Williams on the whole shot there, the top 3 in the 3.
Now to turn number 4, Rylan Gray continues to lead. He's got Loomis all over his tail tank. As we take a look back at, Rylan Gray, he has got him all over the back of him here. As we look out Rylan Gray's rear end here. Now we're going to look over the left rear as Loomis, he is right there. He is right there.
We got to get Brett Willer back in the broadcast booth. I know he's got some mic problems here, is what he was telling us. We can hear him producing, but he just does not think he has the best broadcast quality microphone. Our announcers are prima donnas. We want to make sure we have the right stuff and put out some really, really good equipment. And if things aren't going well, Chris, we're mad. We're mad at our equipment. We want to beat it with frying pans. We want to have the right stuff for sure. So hopefully Brett can get himself either ordered a brand new headset microphone or find out the remedy for the one he's got, because I enjoy calling the races with Brett Willer as well. In my opinion, Chris, I think he's probably one of the best virtual sprint car announcers in iRacing, in my opinion.
Brett loves
and he's done it for so long. And he does it for so long. And midgets.
Sprints and midgets, that's his bread and butter. I'm telling you that right now. You get
Yes,
sprint cars and midgets, that's his bread and butter. Top 3 cars here. Running nose to tail down the back straightaway. Good race here is Ernie Williams Jr. Going to go to the inside, try to get the 2-for-1 slide on both Gray and Loomis. Down the front straightaway. What a move by Ernie Williams Jr. Man, I'll tell you what, Rylan Gray, he's fighting right back.
Trying to battle back for that spot as they'll make their way up both the back straightaway. Going back to turn 1, 7 on the board, 2 to go. It's Rylan Gray back around. Here he comes down the front straightaway. White flag of the air. One more lap to go. And yes, you normally have a long straightaway to get to the flag stand here at Knoxville, just like in reality. Final time around to the virtual flag man, Barney. For real, for a long time, Doug Clark to the checkered flag. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. It's over in heat race number 1. What a phenomenal job they put on. Top 3 will transfer.
Brett, what was that, Brett?
Heat race 3 results. Heat race 3 in the books. Here's your results. Rylan Gray will pick up the victory. I think I said heat 2. My apologies. Rylan Gray is your heat race winner, along with Ernie Williams Jr. So who was that? Gene Mallion, your driver, made it into the A main. Lance Loomis is also in the top 3. Everybody else, Chris, will have to go to a B main later tonight.
That's right. Anderson, Batterby, Hans, Folds, and the rest heading to the B mains tonight. Ultimate TV starting lineup for heat race number 4. Zach Novak on the pole in the number 8. Outside of him, Bigsy. He's in the house. 888. It's Corey Wenzel in that number 2 spot.
Bigsy, that's my buddy, man. Back from the old RSR days and ETV Live for sure. Trey Schmidt in the man out of Texas in the 11. Old Schmidt to his outside. Matt Yorker from the New York State in the 21. Row 2.
Row 3 on the inside, Trent Curtis in the 151. Outside of him, Austin Mitchell in the 125. He'll start 6th.
Justin Pruitt in the 18. He'll start 7th. Wade Fields from Indiana in the 3. He is 8th.
And in row number 5 on the inside, keep an eye on him. It's the Little Hurricane, Mason Hannigan, currently sitting 2nd in points. Outside of him, Braden Black out of Indiana in the number 41 machine.
So there you go. 10 drivers of 60 entries. The Wing Warriors of virtual iRacing here for the Mimi's Making and Motions World of Thunder. Ready to go here. Mimi's Makings and Motions. Again, we mentioned Miss Jennifer Hauntz. She's one of the people. She is the lady behind it. Check out Mimi's Makings and Motion. All of the cool things they have. You got the holidays around the corner. If you got a birthday gift, anniversary, a friend, a prize, whatever, you can order something that I think it could be for anyone. Mimi's Makings and Motion. Click on the link on Facebook. And again, we're proud to have her as now the title sponsor of the World of Thunder iRacing League tonight on Ultimate Dirt TV, and also on Monday and Wednesday on LSR TV. Green is in the air. Whoa, trouble in the back. He got turned and sent to the fence. I think it's Hannigan in 1. Hannigan and Pruitt get together. Pruitt and Hannigan get together, and I think we're going to go under caution here.
Yeah, caution is out.
I just knew something come unglued there, Chris. I know Brett Willer's going to be dead on it here for our Wicked Cushion instant replay, and we can take a look what happened. But I saw in the corner of my eye it all starting to break loose.
Now keep around that back row, right back there, the 1 of Hannigan and Pruitt back there on the back row, as we'll see exactly what happened. Looks like everybody got jumbled up there on the start, and Mitchell gets into Pruitt. Hannigan then ends up finishing off Pruitt. So a chain reaction incident down here on the front straightaway.
And props to Hannigan to keep it in the gas and keep on going to the Black Diamond number 1X. Hannigan and Braden Black did come together again there. Wow. And then they crashed again. Man, Hannigan got caught up in 3 wrecks at one time.
Nice.
Wow. So here's where it all started again, on the start. Just again, right it on board, but now Mason Hannigan on the 1X. We're on the right front wheel. This would be a good angle. There, got into him again. Ooh.
Yeah, Braden Black,
I believe I can fly.
There.
And that is your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Wicked Cushion is a cross-aspect marketing platform whose goal is to introduce brands and companies to the world of dirt track racing while helping to support the drivers' leagues and facilities that work so hard to entertain loyal race fans. Again, thank you again to Wicked Cushion. All right. A little caution field here. They're going to go single file for the restart. We'll try it again here. Chris, green is out. We're underway.
Back it away, Zach Novak, your leader. Wenzel in that 2nd spot, and Trey Schmidt in that 3rd position. As they roll down that back straightaway, Trey Schmidt in that third spot, currently sitting 5th in the point standings, trying to improve on his running in the points here tonight.
Turn 2, back straight away. Zach attack. Zach Novak leading the way. Corey Wenzel, Big Z as you call him in the 888, the crazy 8th entry in second. Old Schmidt, Trey Schmidt sitting in third. Here they come down the front straightaway. We are going to halfway next time around.
Yep, coming to halfway. It is still everything, nothing changing up front as they roll out of turn number 3 and 4 down that front straightaway. That long front stretch here at Knoxville. This racetrack, man, it doesn't take too long to get around it. That's for sure, especially in these winged sprint cars. Novak, Wenzel, and Schmidt, top 3.
Ready for the second half of heat race number 3. Top 3 will transfer in. Looking at these last lap speeds here on the intervals here. 15 and quicker. 15.790 for Zach Novak. To the last lap he turned here. Novak, Wenzel, Schmidt, top 3 going to the show. They are pulling away from everybody else as well. You can see the numbers as here they come to the line. And it looks like the fast man is the man out in front, Mr. Zach Novak. And we got 2 to go.
Down the back straight away, Novak, Wenzel, and Schmidt still 1, 2, and 3. Schmidt trying to get around Wenzel. Can't make the move stick. White flag in the air this time by Zach Novak. About a half-second gap between himself and Wenzel. Final time around.
Final time around, back straight away. Zach Novak will come to the line. Here he comes. Across the stripe, he'll take heat race number 3. The top 3 will transfer to the show. Zach Novak, what a performance for that driver there. Had a couple of hiccups on the start with the caution, but when it's all said and done, Zach Novak, checkered flag. Good run for him.
All right, there he is. Heat race 4 in the books. 3 cars going to tonight's main event. Taking a look at your field rundown here in heat race number 4. Excuse me, as I choked on my ice cube there out of my drink.
We've been talking since 5 o'clock. We need to definitely keep our whistles wet, as they say.
Novak, Winchell, and Schmidt, your top 3. And it was Yorker, Mitchell, Hannigan, Curtis Fields, Pruitt, and Black running out the field. Ultimator TV starting lineup coming up for heat race number 5. And all on the pole, we'll see Nathan Davis out of the Hoosier State right here. And Randy Shreves in the 56. And I'm going to say it, that's Sofa King Fast Sim Sport, number 56.
Sofa King, I love that. Gage Stevens is on the pole, or is on the inside of row number 2 in third position, the 51. And the man of steel, not Superman, Brandon Steele from the West in the 5. He'll start 4th, row 2.
Starting row 3 on the inside. He, a young man, races with us up at US 24 Raceway when I announce up there on a part-time basis. Bryce Lucius, the youngster in the 32. Outside of him, Jordan Etter in the number 65 in 6th position.
Adrian Swan from New England in the 428, 7th. And Jaden Cross is the 13 from the Mid-South. He's 8th.
Row number 5 on the inside, Ludovic Buisson in that number 72 machine. And outside of him, Bo Krebs in that number 68.
There's the lineup, 10 drivers, heat 5.
There it is.
And
that's the Zach Newton car right there, the one that painted the ski machine.
Look at that nice looking thing there for Mr. Nathan Davis. Got UDTV all up over it on the wing. Nice looking cars. Big thanks to what they did there. He actually Zach did the wrap job for Ryan Underwood for me, the Wesley Outland Express. For the Modify, that's pretty cool.
Ski. Man, I haven't had that drink in forever. I like it though.
Ski, what is ski? Ain't that like a flavored water drink?
No, it's like a lemony kind of drink.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, here we go. Heat 5, taking 3 of 10. We're underway, and the ski machine has took it off. And the green's a bad luck color. Green's the color of kryptonite. Nathan Davis is driving all of them and more. He's in 3 and leading.
Nathan Davis out front in that number 30 or 36 machine. Randy Shreves, look out! Got to make some contact.
Oh wow! Hold
Gage
it,
Stevens. Yeah, we about. Oh, look out! Almost wadded up about 3 or 4 cars. Got a couple cars pulling pit side. Adrian Son in the pit area now. Ludovic Bassan also out of this one as well.
Turn 2 back straight away. Out in front. Nathan Davis, Gage Stevens, Brandon Steele. Oh, we got one on the wall, in the fence, flying through the air. Look at this. Several times, and he got on all four and kept going. Holy cow, are you kidding me? What a job there.
And the yellow flag will fly.
No, don't throw caution. That's the move of the night right there, Chris. Look at this. Let's do the flip count, shall we? Who are we riding on board with?
We're right on board with the car that flipped.
Yes.
Randy Shreves.
Randy Shreves. That's it. Let's count it up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then on four wheels and kept going. Wow.
That's
pretty cool, Chris. Pretty cool.
And I got to give him a 9.5. He stuck the landing and kept going. I like.
Oh, yes. Pirouetting through the air. Look out, gymnastics on four wheels. That was awesome. Look at that. Virtual. And hitting.
Absolutely stuck that landing.
Yes, sir.
Ski. I love it. It's an orange and lemon juice mixed drink. It's what it is.
He is a lemon and orange juice drink, is that what you said?
The orange and lemon juice.
Okay. That sounds pretty cool.
Tastes fantastic.
Sounds like it's something that goes with an adult beverages, though.
All right, back underway here. Nathan Davis is your leader. You're into turn number 1 and 2. Gage Stevens in that second spot. Bryce Lucius now moving up to that third spot of the number 32 machine. Jaden Krause up fourth, and Shreves back up to fifth. After flipping, he's back up to fifth.
Flipping, and Shreves is back in the top 5. We're taking the top 3. There is Bryce Lucius, the man in the third spot. Look at them battle with one another. Jaden Krause trying to get around Lucius for that spot. Can he catch him? Meanwhile, Nathan Davis out in front. We're halfway home. Ready for the second half. They go back to the corner and 3 to go.
3 laps remaining. Look out. Here comes Randy Shreves trying to find his way underneath Krause. Not able to make the move right now. It's Davis, Stevens, and Lucius out in their top 3. Only the top 3 transfer. 2 laps remaining this time by as they flash across the start-finish line.
Now that shows you how good Shreves' vehicle is. He's right there in the hunt of the top 5. He's about to have an opportunity here, but I don't think anybody's going to catch Nathan Davis or Gage Stevens. I mean, they're in their own world right now. They're going to come to the line. The white flag's in the air. One more lap to go into turn 2 for the final time. Nathan Davis, new wrap job, ski, drink, and all. Getting ready to get himself a little pink umbrella to put in there with it because he's going to the A-Main here tonight at Knoxville with a pink car behind him to boot. Checker flag.
Checkered flag out. Nathan Davis picking up the win here in heat race number 5. So he's going to put himself into the show. We will have one more heat race remaining here at Knoxville for the Loud Pedal Productions 410 Wing Sprint Cars. Take a look at your finishing rundown here in heat race number 5 before we get to our starting lineup for heat race number 6. Got to wait for the server to reset itself and get caught up. Davis, Stevens, and Lucius, your top 3. Shreves, Steele, Eder, Krebs, Krause, Son, and Buisen rounding out the field. Altimeter TV starting lineup for heat race number 6 coming up right now.
Cobe Stidham is on the pole from California in that 22. Quinn Wallace, a sprint car midget champion a few weeks ago in 360 sprint competition from New York. He will start second in the 10.
Good to see former U.S. 24 Speedway champion and current midget driver Emerson Axum running with us tonight in that 42 machine. Outside of him, we'll see Alex Robinson in 37 in the Goon Squad Racing machine starting 4th.
Richie Preston will be 5th from Pennsylvania, the 25. Jake Erickson from Indiana is 6th in the 28, row 3.
Anthony Woodhull and Hayden Cardwell's back with us tonight in the 07 machine. He's running all 4 tonight. He'll start in the 8th spot.
Gary Grant in the 50. Alan Bergen in the 40. We'll rack up row number 5 of the 60 entrants that have attempted to run here tonight. For the Loud Pedal Production 410 Sprints on UDTV for the World of Thunder Mimi's Makings in Motion World of Thunder iRacing League. The main event next week. And I think our producer in the background, Brett, is saying my pick, Hayden Cardwell, 07. That's who he's saying he's riding with. We're going to see him come from the 8th position. We don't normally pick heat races, but Brett's saying he's picking the heat race.
Tell you what, take a look. Emerson Axum, he is just coming off running the USAC Eastern Midget Week that got a few of those races rained out. Running for Petrie Motorsports, and he's hopping behind the wheel of the virtual sprint car tonight. So the 14-year-old, man, telling you what, he is he's getting up there. He's working his way up through the ranks.
Let's see what goes on here. Thank you, Gene Malone. You're doing a great job, guys, on the broadcast. Best team on air. Appreciate it very much. We enjoyed it as well. Zach Newton earlier tonight joining us on the call. Wesley Outland, Chris Nunn in the background working on production. Brett Wheeler as well as Steve McMillian for World of Thunder on UDTV. Green is in the air, and the final heat race is underway. Stidham Wallace, we got a problem with the 50, I believe it was, of Gary Grant, and he's falling back. It's actually Hayden Cardwell. There goes your pick, Brett Wheeler. You jinxed him. He's in the wall.
Down to her number 2. Down the back straightaway. Kobe Stidham. Out in front. Quinn Wallace in second. Richie Preston third. Axum in the 4th spot.
All right, so there we go. Stidham and Wallace is leading the way. And we'll see if Hayden Cardwell can get back and going again. And he is coming back through the field, ladies and gentlemen. He's moved up to 8th now. Here comes the man of the 07 as Hudwell will go behind the wall. Woodhull will go behind the wall, and we'll call Stidham still leading. Stidham, Wallace, Axum, the top 3. Now Richie Preston will get around Axum for 3rd. He's in the transfer spot, coming to halfway this time by here at Knoxville in Heat 6.
They come down the front straightaway. Stidham, Wallace, and Emerson Axum now goes into that 3rd spot. Now drops back to 4th down the back straightaway.
Back straight away. Here they come out of 3 and out of 4. Cobe Stidham is leading the way. Wallace in 2nd. Axum 3rd. They're 1, 2, and 3. Making their way off the back straightaway. Stidham, Wallace, Axum. No change in those spots. Maybe now. Here comes Axum now looking to get back. Make a move here for 3rd. Around Preston. He's got to hold him off. When they come to the line, it's 2 laps to go.
Down the back straightaway, Stidham, Wallace, Emerson, Axum. Down in that 3rd spot, Richie Preston and Axum trading that 3rd and final transfer spot. What a move. Wow, what a move by Richie Preston to keep from absolutely plowing that lap car.
Yes, sir. And these final laps underway here. We'll see what goes down as they're on the back straightaway for the final time. Oh, no.
Preston flipped it.
Yes, he certainly did. What an upset.
Wow, running.
Was not expecting that. Holy cow.
Wow, running up there towards the transfer spot, duking it out with your Richie Preston. I'll tell you what, Cole Stidham, Wallace, Emerson Axum currently running your top 3 right there. Emerson Axum got the Zatron, 16 years old. Yeah, but nonetheless, he is really, really good and coming up through the ranks, running the USAC Midgets. Now he finishes 3rd. Erickson Robinson, Grant, Cardwell, Preston, Bergen, and Woodhull rounding out the field.
I want to say thank you to Casey Swatch as they have given for 5 weeks in a row 50 stars. Rich Murtaugh, 4-week streak, just gave a total of 300 stars in this broadcast. I remember you can like, shares, stars, follows all on social media, of course, and share our broadcast, please. Share it, like it, follow it, stars, and want to make a donation, give it to PayPal as well. We appreciate that too. Hey, listen, so we have completed all of the heat races. 18 drivers are locked in right now of 60. Everyone else will have to fight their way. That's 40. 42 drivers now continuing to battle into the show through last chance qualifiers, 3 in total. This is going to be like A-mains caliber. Smith, Yorker, row 1, Jansen Mitchell, row 2, Stone Hannigan, row 3. Give them the rest of the lineup there, Chris.
It's Chapman and Curtis in row number 4. Row 5, Jonty Goss and Wade Fields. Row 6, Thor Maddock and Justin Pruitt will start 11th and 12th.
And that's the lineup. There you go. We knocked it out really quickly before it disappeared.
Yep. Well, we got J.D.
they're
Brown
not
and
done.
Braden Black. J.D. Brown, your current points leader, and Braden Black round out the field.
There you go. 14 drivers ready to battle. 14 drivers ready to battle. There you go. All right. Ready to come to the green flag here. We're taking 2. That's it. The first of 3 last chance qualifiers. We're already underway in D main, but it's actually last chance race number 1, B main 1. And we will narrow out the field from here.
Had to do a correction. Emerson asked him 15. He just messaged me and it said he was 15. He goes, my website has not been updated.
Okay.
Is out. No hot laps coming up. We are underway here in B main number 1. It's Timothy Smith out front. The S stands for smooth as he rolls down that back straightaway. Jansen and Hannigan run 2nd and 3rd.
So here's the thing. This is literally trying to set themselves up for the World Championship races that are tomorrow night right here at Knoxville. Just like the super late models, the same for the sprint cars. No warm-ups, no working the track in, no track resets here, Chris Nunn. They're literally driving it the way they would do tomorrow night and giving them an opportunity to see how things will be. Top 2 transfer. It is Timothy Smooth Smith leading, Miles Jansen 2nd, and look at Hannigan trying to get back in the dance for 3rd. Here he comes off 4.
Down the front straightaway, Smith, Jansen, and Hannigan. Hannigan does it in deep into turn number 1. Trying to find a way around Jansen down that back straightaway. Hannigan's trying to get it into the show. Mason Hannigan trying to put it in. The little Hurricane, son of Randy Hannigan. The Hurricane in that Black Diamond, sponsored number 1 machine.
Back around, turn 2, back straightaway. Timothy Smith and Jansen out in front, but Hannigan's ready to take it away like candy from a baby, and not even on Halloween, but in the hot summer months of August. To the inside, looking for a run into 2.
Here they come, out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway into 3. Jansen still trying to hold off Hannigan. Hannigan slips up to the high side. Lost a little bit of momentum there to Miles Jansen. He's going to have to play catch-up now, as they're clicking off these laps as quick as possible. They are definitely speeding up through this B main event. He's going to have to catch up quick.
Look at this battle continuing off of turn number 4, back down the straightaway. You're watching this other one now with Mitchell and Stone battle for 4th and 5th. We're just after halfway, coming up here now, this time by in this 15-lap last chance qualifier, race 1. Smith, smooth here right now in the first B main over Jansen. Hannigan is there ready to strike, but he backs off a little bit as they go to 3.
Backed off just a tick. It's Smith, Jansen, Hannigan still 1, 2, and 3. Laps clicking down. There's the Iowa Hawkeye machine of Blake Chapman in that number 43 machine. Wade Fields runs in the 6th position. Austin Mitchell running 5th ahead of that whole group. Look out, a little bit of contact on this. Hannigan now. Hannigan's caught back up with Jansen.
And you've got action all over the place here now. He's running 5 laps to go here in B main 1. Here comes Jansen up the outside lane. He's going to carry now the driver. Up the cushion. Hannigan
Jansen's
with him. Hannigan's in the fence.
Jansen's upside down.
Jansen has flipped. Hannigan will take 2nd, and we are under caution.
Wow, we'll definitely take a look at the wicked cushion instant replay on that one, as that was the battle for the final transfer spot. You saw Hannigan clip the berm on the inside, and we'll see exactly what happened and sent Jansen into the wall. Here, we'll take a look at it.
1X, the purple and yellow machine. That's Hannigan.
Yep.
Hannigan just turned into Jansen.
No, he clipped that. He clipped the berm here.
Let's watch this again in slow motion here. Let's see if there's let's see here. Let's see. No, wow. Never touched him at all. It was close.
Yeah, I think Hannigan hit that berm and it kind of spooked Jansen a little bit.
That's right. I think so. I think he freaked. I think he thought maybe Hannigan was going to run into him, and he didn't. And just a driver error there for Miles Jansen, if you will, and that's what caused him to get on his on his side.
You you see a car get underneath you like that and clip the berm, you don't know what that car is going to do. You got to react, but man, he reacted quick, and that put him up into the wall.
Understanding a driver error there. What a tough break for the opportunity for Miles Jansen to try to transfer in. As again now Mason Hannigan has moved to the number 2 position. We get ready for the restart here with 11 of 15 complete. Last chance race number 1. Timothy Smooth Smith ready to bring him to green here out of turn 4.
Back and away here in B-Main number 1. Smith and Hannigan running 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Clint Stone now running into that 3rd position. Mitchell and Fields now running 4th and 5th. Laps are clicking down.
So the laps going on here, ticking away. For now 3 to go with Smith, Hannigan back in the show. Stone on the outside looking into the green machine. The back straightaway they go to 3. Looks like Hannigan trying to get more. Besides transferring in that spot, he's trying to get around Smith as they go back to the corner and 2 to go.
Down the back straightaway, it's still Smith and Hannigan. Down the back stretch, Clint Stone still in that 3rd position. Fields now has moved up to the 4th spot, putting Mitchell back to 5th. White flag in the air, 1 to go. It is Smith and Hannigan in those top 2 transfer spots.
Back straightaway, Smith, Hannigan. Come on, guys, let's just practice and come off the corner and take it to 1 and 2, and they will. Smith, Hannigan, a go to the A-main for Stone on back. Their nights are over for World of Thunder, at least for this week at Knoxville. We'll see you next week at Williams Grove in Markleysburg, Pennsylvania. Man, what an awesome place that place is. That'll be an awesome race coming up next week for the World of Thunder. Right now, let's take a look at the results of when it's all said and done. Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. I think I said Markleysburg. It's actually Mechanicsburg, PA. Timothy Smith and Mason Hannigan will transfer in to the A-main. And Chris, everyone else's night is done. Again, we'll see them next week at Williams Grove.
That's right. Fields, Mitchell, Curtis, Chapman, Pruitt, Maddock, Black, Jansen, Yorker, Goss, and Brown all not making the show here tonight. Ultimate Dirt TV starting lineup for B-Main number 2. John Batista, your pole setter in 54. Outside of him, the Sofa King Fast Sim Sport number 56. That is Randy Shreves.
You love saying that, don't you? Sofa
Yes.
King Fast Sim Sport? Yeah. Dylan Williams in the 59 to the outside. The man of steel, Brandon Steele in the 5. He'll start 4th.
Starting in the 5th position, we're going to see Jay Place in the 58 machine. Outside of him, Jordan Etter in 65. He'll start 6th.
Row number 4, Dustin Hall and Bo Krebs from California in the 68, the 331 as well. That is row 4.
Row 5, Tyler LaPointe, 31. Outside of him, Jaden Krause, so that number 13 machine. He'll start 10th.
Burgoon Squad Racing, Mason Mueller in the 45, 11th, and Adrian Swan from New England, 12th in the 428.
And starting 13th, we'll see Caleb Nickel from Indiana, and outside of him, Ludovic Buisson in that number 72 machine out of Canada.
By the way, speaking of Williams Grove, what will be next week, I will just say this much, Chris. I was talking with some, real racing friends of mine yesterday, and some big wheels about some big events. And one of the things that was talked about was Charlotte and the World Finals. A lot of people are thinking that it might not be there this year in Charlotte, because I'm in Charlotte, and I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina right now, just outside of Concord where the track is. And there's talks that it might not be there this year for the World Finals. Again, this is just unofficial, but there's conversations because of the COVID. But another thing was saying was, they're going to bring it to Volusia. They're going to bring it to where they do the Dirt Car Nationals. But here's the thing.
That's what I heard too.
Florida is also the same effects that North Carolina is having with this COVID pandemic. I was told Knoxville, Williams Grove are also in the rundown, possibly for a show in November. Wouldn't that be something?
That'd be pretty amazing to see it run at Williams Grove. Look out, contact.
Whoa!
Randy Shreves into the wall. Randy Shreves having a rough night as he got sent headlong into the outside wall in turn 1 and 2. We'll take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay.
I was told it was between Williams Grove and Knoxville, but Knoxville might be too cold in November. Wow.
There's what happened right there, right rear to Shreves. Shreves gets sent up there into the turn 1 and 2 wall, and his night is just not getting any better.
That's a bad luck, though, for him. He was in 3rd spot. He was right there in the show to try to make it in, and Tough break.
There it is right there, the right rear.
Bounced off the wheels there. Certainly bounced off the wheels that time, Randy Shreves did. Let's be honest, though, Chris, unless he's got a lot of serious damage and he has to park it, he's still got plenty of time to try to make it in to 2 spots, but he's going to be all the way in the back in 14th.
He's going to have to make his way back up from the back. He's got an arduous task ahead of him, but he is not out of this one just yet.
John Batista. Now the man leading the way in the number 54. Dylan Williams in second spot. Sitting in the 59 ride, 54, 59. Brandon still on the outside looking in out of third. Jay Place is fourth, and Jordan Etter is the top 5. As it stands right now, 4 laps in of 15 in this last chance race, number 2. We're taking the top 2 to the A main here for the final race of the evening on this Sunday for the Mimi's Makings and Motions World of Thunder.
Good group of race cars tonight. Maxed it out. 60 cars on hand tonight here. The Lab Huddle Productions 410 Sprint Cars B main number 2 on the racetrack. John Batista here. We'll take him down to the green flag. Dylan Williams still sitting in second. Brandon Steele in third right now. Only the top 2 transfer, however. They still got plenty of time to get it done if you're in the back.
I'm going to talk about trimming the fat. We're about to do that right here. Taking 2, saying goodbye to 12. As here they come. Off of turn 4 again. Back around. On the racetrack with Batista leading the way. Lap 5 of 15. What a run they got going. And the leader has crashed. Or second place has crashed, I believe. Oh, my goodness.
Now, Dylan Williams hard upside down in that Casey's General Store machine. So he's still spinning it out.
Wicked Cushion instant replay coming up. We'll take a look at what happened to the 59.
Just got up too high.
Just rim righted the wall and lost control from there. Look at the way he slid sideways. Got back on all 4s and was able to spin and grin and keep on going and then spin out again on the front stretch. Watch this again. Never per se flip, but he did like a whole bunch of 360 sideways. That doesn't count as a flip, right, Chris?
That doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it just depends on
like
where
going
you're
inside
at.
a washing machine, going in the washing machine, coming out of the spin cycle.
Definitely like the look of that machine, the Casey's General Store FVP sponsor machine. They're looking just like Brian Brown's car. I always like Brian Brown's car. Clean, number 21, always good looking car.
He definitely had some dirty laundry just then. 54, John Batista still leading the way. Got UDTV on the side. This is Ultimate Dirt TV coverage of the World of Thunder. And also on dirtfan.com. World of Thunder iRacing League as well. And I think are we on the iRacing main page as well? For this one as well. Thank you. Again, to iRacing. A privilege. So many broadcasts across the country. And only a select few are able to make it on the main iRacing broadcast page, Chris Nunn. So that's pretty cool to be able to be a part of World of Thunder for the Supers and the Sprint Cars on the iRacing broadcast main feed.
You gotta love it. Gets more eyes on the product and gets these drivers put in front of more people. Oh my goodness!
Whoa! Look at this!
Wild start!
Oh
no! We got it flipping everywhere back in the back. Caution's gonna come right back out again.
Halfway through the time limit, by the way. We saw that happen one time tonight in the Super Late Model event where the time expired and they called the race off. Let's look at this restart. 3 wide. Batista got the heck out of the way while they were fighting for second and third, and into the wall they went.
You're looking
From
down
the
the front
view.
straightaway, yeah.
Could have turned out a lot worse than it did with just a one-car accident, but wow. I mean, that literally worked all the way down the front straightaway, Chris Nunn, from the contact out of 4.
Yeah, that's right. Ew, hard contact there. At the sudden stop right there. Steelscycle.com, number 5. Good looking car there. I like the.
Yeah, that's Mr. Still, I think.
I love some of these graphic schemes that we have on these race cars. These guys take a lot of time, put a lot of effort into these things.
Just as much as you see them doing reality in the real racing world, you see, at least I have seen here recently, so much time and effort, dedication to make their own cars. And I think it's a really cool thing we have to say that the wrap companies for iRacing have done, because like it used to be where you could pick your favorite car driver. If you wanted to pick like a Sammy Swindell or a Steve Kinzer or a Joey Saldana or Danny Lasowski or Kyle Larson, if you will, you could pick your favorite driver, and I guess you still could if you wanted to. But now that they take the time to create their own wraps, makes it look so much special. It makes them stand out in the proverbial esports world.
That is absolutely no doubt. Like I said, a lot of good-looking cars. So Brandon Steele, we're going to see if he's able to keep it going after flipping down the front straightaway. Taking a look also, Dustin Hall in the pits, pit exits. Randy Shreves out of this one. Green flag is back out. John Batista currently sits out front as Jay Place sits in that second and final transfer spot as we are back underway.
Back underway, cars on the bottom of the racetrack coming back from out of the pit lane, and the race roars continues on. Batista, 5 in of 15, about 3 minutes remaining to the time limit in last chance race number 2. Here they come, and we got another one in the fence. It's Jay Place in 58, I believe.
Yeah, it was your tough break
there.
He was
running caution.
Running up in a transfer spot, he was, and now he's going to find himself in the back of the field. Wicked cushion, instant replay. We'll take a look at what happened here with Jay Place.
Jay Place, let's see it.
He just got punted. That's about all I can say right there. He just got stuck there into the turn 1 wall.
Stuffed, and not like a turkey either. Tough break for Jay Place there. We're going to caution. Again, on a time limit. Remember, instant replay brought to you by Wicked Cushion. Wicked Cushion is a cross-aspect marketing platform whose goal is to introduce brands and companies to the world of dirt track racing while helping to support the drivers, leagues, and facilities that work so hard to entertain loyal race fans.
Tough break there for Jay Place, getting right reared by Tyler LaPointe. LaPointe's going to stay there in that second spot. Looks like Jordan. All
right, Chris, you got less than 80 seconds. Can you finish this race with 5 of 15?
No. So Jay Place is out of this one. No, only for running 15-second laps. You've got a minute to go. It's not going to happen.
Coming up on 1 minute now, and they're still under caution. Probably going to be another, what do you call it?
Another time limit race.
20 seconds, 30 seconds before they actually come down to around the racetrack to take the green flag here. The lights are off on the pace truck. And again, 45 seconds, clock ticking away. Remember, we saw it happen earlier that if they did not complete at the 10-minute mark, the race is official. Batista and Eder right now, 1 and 2.
You're about to see a crazy run for the second and final transfer spot here. I guarantee it.
I think so. Here we go. They got 30 seconds. Make it happen. Back to green.
Back it away. John Batista out front. Tyler LaPointe in that second spot, trying to pull away from that third place running car of Jordan Eder. 20 seconds to go here in the time limit. 0 out of turn at number 4. Batista, LaPointe, and Eder still 1, 2, and 3. So one of the laps clicking down here. It's Batista still up front.
And coming up on about 5 seconds to the 10-minute mark. Batista leading as they go to 3. LaPointe in second.
Checkers out.
Eder Kraus still, and there's the checkered flag, and that is going to wrap her up. John Batista will win the B-Main number 2 due to time constraints. Only completed 9 of 15 laps in a caution field. Last chance race number 2, Chris Nunn.
That's right. John Batista and Tyler LaPointe going to the feature tonight from this B-Main event. Eder Kraus, Steele, Myler, Nicholson, Hall, Place, Williams, Shreves, Krebs, and Buisson not making it to the show tonight. They'll try again next week. Ultimate TV starting lineup for your third and final B-Main. Colton Anderson, your pole sitter in 30. Jake Erickson, 28, will start second in the front row.
Carter Batterby in the 57 from Texas will be third in the 57. Alex Robinson, 37 for Goon Squad Racing, fourth, row 2.
Row 3 on the inside. It's the Queen of Dirt, Mama. It's Jennifer Hans. She'll start fifth. Outside of her, Gary Grant in the number 50. He'll start sixth.
And again, the lady behind Mimi's making emotions as well for the World of Thunder. Row number 4, Tanner Folds in the 15 of the 015 for Tanner Folds Racing. Hayden Cardwell mired in the back in 8th in the 07 for the Mid-South. Ready to go in row 4.
Row 5 on the inside, Stephen Bixler in 46, and another driver to keep our eye on. Was racing for a transfer spot in his heat race before getting upside down. It's Richie Preston in 25.
Row number 6, starting 11th, William Pilot in the 16 machine. And starting 12th, Alan Bergen in the 40. He's 12th.
All right, and we're going to see Dustin Sizemore and Anthony Woodhall rounding out the field.
There you go. Ready for the final preliminary action to get underway here tonight. For the Mimmies, Makings in Motion, World of Thunder Sunday coverage on UDTV, the Ultimate Dirt TV. Chris Nunn, Wesley Outland, Brett Willer on the broadcast production, also with Stephen McMillian earlier tonight. Zach also done a phenomenal job. Zach Newton. And we're ready for the green to come out here. Taking 2. Everyone else will pack her up and head home. 24 will be locked in. That what's what, 46 that are going home? Yeah.
36.
36. My apologies. 36. Been a long day. Pace truck is in. Here we go. Back to green. Getting it started. What a jump for Kailton Anderson. And Erickson to the number 2 spot. Here comes Battery on the outside as well. They're going to wing now. Single file as they go to the back stretch in 3 underway. Final heat. Or last chance race underway here out of 4.
Now to turn number 4, Colton Anderson still out front. Jake Erickson in that second and final transfer spot. Carter Batterby into that Kyle Larson paint scheme there, the number 57. And Kyle Larson's pretty much won everything under the sun right now.
Wow, what a season for him. Young Money doing a phenomenal job there.
Rumor has it Longhorn Chassis is getting a late model ready for him for the DTWC.
I heard something about that. I did. I just didn't know if it was true. But there's been probably 2 or 3 people that have given me that information. I just don't know what to take out of it. And we'll see how it goes down now. That's coming up in October, hopefully, for the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series Carl Shorts Dirt Track World Championship in Portsmouth Raceway Park, as well as I'm getting ready for the Hillbilly 100 unofficially at Tyler County Speedway. I'm on the announcer team for that, coming up on Labor Day at Tyler County Speedway. Right now, we got a caution on the Speedway. I think it's, I think it's Jennifer Hans, the 15. I think it's the 15, Chris Nunn.
We'll find out here in your
Our Queen of Dirt. What do you call her? The Queen of Dirt?
The Queen of Dirt.
Let's see here.
Oh.
And yeah, there it is. Oh,
Tanner.
No. Oh.
Tanner Folds fed her a right rear right there coming into turn number 3 and 4. And that sent her flying into the wall right there.
Pretty lady crashing a pretty car there. Casey's General Store in FVP does a lot for the world of sprint car open wheel racing, and a tough break there. I have only one complaint now, Jennifer. You should have had a Mimi's Makings in Motion decal on your car. Definitely. Actually, to be honest with you, I think you should mandate that. Here's 2 mandates I think we should have, or 3 actually. World of Thunder logo should be on the cars, on every class. Mimi's Makings in Motion, because they're the title sponsor of the series now on all the cars with a wrap job. And UDTV and LSR TV, because they're the broadcast affiliate, should be on both cars, on all the cars also. What do you think of that, Chris?
And your numbers must match.
And then if you want to be oh yes, absolutely, amen. Yes, numbers must match. And if you want to be technical about it, for the modifieds, Grace Productions, for the crates, the Next Level Designs, for the supers, dirtfan.com, and for Loud Pedal Production for the sprint cars. I think we should mandate that, Chris. What do you think?
Wouldn't be a bad idea. That's my opinion. Would not be a bad idea.
All right, to get this back underway here. 5 of 15. We're 3 minutes on the clock of 10. 7 remaining. I think we're still okay on time here. Still got about 11 laps to go. Colton Anderson leading the way. Jake Erickson right now in the transfer spot. The lights are off on the pace truck. Peter, the pace truck driver, will get ready to drop onto the pit lane here. Makes the left at Knoxville and gets ready to bring him back the green flag. And we're backing away as Barney, the iRacing flag man, roars the green flag through the field virtually. We're back for the start as they exit off to it. Look at this bobble and a wiggle for the top spot. Look out.
That's Jake
Man,
Erickson.
was that, that's Erickson. Oh, no. Jake Erickson. No caution. No caution. We are still green.
There we go. Down the back straight at Colton Anderson in the Kokomo Joe's Family Fun Center, number 30. Out front, trying to hold off Hayden Cardwell. Cardwell's up into the wall. He's running the James Eaton scheme, looks like. You see that thing there?
Nice looking wrap job there for the Swindell Speed Lab Esports entry. As Cardwell falling back to third. Batterby now from Texas going to the number 2 spot. Here comes Hayden Cardwell. Oh, no, they're in the wall.
Preston.
Wow, Preston into the fence.
Preston.
Batterby.
Preston sent the 57 of Batterby flying into the fence. We'll take a look at it here on the Wicked Cushion Instant Replay. A lot of slide jobs gone wrong here tonight.
Zigged when he should have zagged on that play. Look at Batterby. Nowhere to go. And yeah, he's got the throw back to Kyle Larson. You saw it. And look at nowhere. Into the right, into the fence, up in the air, flying. Wow. Tough break.
Bad break for Batterby there as he flips down the front straightaway after contact by Richie Preston. So a tough break for Batterby in that Kyle Larson look-alike scheme there in the number 57. So another slide job gone wrong. And there you see Hayden Cardwell into that number 52 machine. And Richie Preston right there in 25. I believe Preston got an EOL. I'm not sure to check for that, but I think he might have got an EOL.
Was wondering the same thing myself, if there was going to be a penalty from that. As we continue along here.
How about Dustin Sizemore now into that third spot?
Yes, sir. Good run. Let's see how things go here for the continuation of this race. And by the way, I think I said Rockingham is coming up. I think it's coming up in 2 weeks. The Monday Night Cup Series will be in Texas tomorrow night. The World of Thunder Pavement Series, the Monday Night Cup Series, powered by World of Thunder on LSR TV, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central on your home for sim racing, live sim racing. And again, Texas is where we will be. Rockingham is in 2 weeks. Thank you, Joe Panino, for straightening that up for me. As green goes in the air, we are back underway in the last chance qualifier. Don't forget also Wednesday night, LSR TV, 10:45 Eastern, with coverage of the World of Thunder 87 Cup stock cars on dirt right here from Knoxville. As Cardwell, Brett Wheeler's pick, but struggled in the heat, is leading the way over Anderson, 1 and 2 with 5 to go next time by.
Gun run from Hayden Cardwell, now taking the lead and starting to pull away now from Colton Anderson as they roll down the front straightaway. Laps clicking down. Less than 5 to go now here in this B main event.
Picking them up and putting them down, ready to decide things here in the main event. As they'll make their way to the back straightaway. Caution is out again. Yellow flag waving. Who is the culprit this time? Wicked Cushion Instant Replay. And Brett Wheeler will find it. Pilot going around there. And then there's more contact. Look at these two guys crashing at the flag stand. You know, Chris, I saw the car spun around in turn 4. I did not see the wreck at the flag stand between these guys. Wow. Pilot and Grant, I think it was.
Well, just these B mains have turned into.
Do you realize there's like 7 cars out? We have literally attrition. The field has been literally cut in half. Process of elimination by attrition. Wow.
Hayden Cardwell trying to make his way up front as fast as he can to try to avoid all the mayhem happening in the middle of the pack. Colton Anderson sitting back there in second. Dustin Sizemore, it's his fault. He's in third.
Doing good. Trying to make it into the A main. Bolds, Batterby, Plant, Robinson, Erickson, Hans, and Bergen are out. Only 8 cars. 7 cars, I believe, remain in this race here now, Chris.
7 cars remaining out of the 14. We have split the field in half here. So, looks like Pilots, it shows him up in first, but he is in the pit area. He is out of this one. It'll cycle back down. Cardwell, Anderson, Sizemore, Preston, Bixler, Woodhull, and Grant. I don't think we've seen the last of Richie Preston here. We're going to keep an eye on him back and forth.
Hey, by the way, we got 5 laps to go. They have less than a minute remaining on the clock here.
It's going to be close.
Can they get it done? Here we go. Lap 12 of 15 on the board now. Cardwell and Anderson out in front. They'll pull away in the back straightaway. See if they can hold them off. They got 1 minute remaining on the time clock, under a minute. Cardwell and Anderson into turn number 3 and 4, exiting off the corner. Look at the go. Here we go. Sizemore trying to get back in the battle to get around Anderson. Here they go back to 1.
Out of 2 down the back straightaway. Cardwell pulling away from Anderson. Sizemore, Richie Preston. Now Sizemore trying to sneak in. So we're coming up on the 30-second mark here in this final B main event. Got 2 laps to go. Coming up, Sizemore slides up and into Colton Anderson.
He saved it.
Wow, what a save! But oh my goodness, contact between Sizemore.
It's not my fault. He just literally took that spot away there, if you will, from Anderson. And the white flag's in the air. 1 more lap to go. Richie Preston now trying to take it away from Mr. Sizemore. Hayden Cardwell is not even in the view now as they go to the back straightaway. 9 seconds remaining. Can they beat the 10 o'clock clock? I think they will. Checkered flag. Get it done. Look at this battle here. Cardwell and Sizemore going to the show. Do you think he'll get a penalty, Chris? Sizemore, do you feel? Maybe? No?
Don't know. We'll find out here. We'll see what happens here on the full field rundown here after everything cycles back, as we'll take a look and see who does transfer to tonight's main event. And it is Hayden Cardwell, your winner. We knew that. And Dustin Sizemore getting that 2nd spot. Richie Preston 3rd, not making the show. Anderson, Bixler, Grant, Woodhull, Pilot, Batterby, Robinson, Folds, Erickson, Hans, and Bergen all not making the show tonight.
Oh, yeah, we're set. 24 drivers ready to battle. Dirty for 30, as Brett Wheeler says, but he can only say it better than I can. Coming up after a quick break, this is the Mimis, Makins in Motion, World of Thunder, and the Loud Pedal Production Sprint Cars on UDTV, the A main. Next when we come back. Welcome back, UDTV, Ultimate Dirt TV. Brett Wheeler on the production. Wesley Outland along with Chris Nunn. We are ready for the main event of the half mile. Knoxville, Iowa, virtual from iRacing. 64 degrees. A little 2-mile-per-hour wind. That don't mean anything. Partly cloudy, and it's nightfall now. Setting to go. Again, this awesome race. Let's give you your starting lineup from the back to the front. Again, for the Loud Pedal Production 410 Sprint Cars, the main event, 30 laps about to go underway. Starting 24th, no 0-11 for Speeding $1 Million Racing. Dustin Sizemore, It's Not My Fault. Tyler LaPointe will be 23rd in the 31 for Goon Squad Racing.
Starting 22nd, it's going to be the Little Hurricane Mason Hannigan in 1, and starting in 21st, we'll see Hayden Cardwell in 52.
Starting 20th, the 54 from Ohio, John Batista. 19th is Timothy Smith in the 23.
Row number 9, we'll see the 15-year-old Emerson Axum in 42. Outside of him, Bryce Lucius, another youngster. He'll start 17th.
Starting 16th, Stray O. Schmidt out of Texas in the 12. And starting 15th from the Plains, the 11 of Lance Loomis.
In row number 7, we'll see Lane Stevens in 33, and starting on the inside of row 7, Brady Baldwin in 53.
Moving on to row number 6 and 12th, Quinn Wallace in the number 10 from New York. Starting 11th, Gage Stevens, the 51 of the Midwest.
Row number 10, row 5, excuse me, starting outside in 10th, Bigsy Corey Wenzel in the 888, and a row number 5 inside, Ernie Williams Jr. in 91.
Starting 8th, James Grace for $1 Million Motorsport, the 269. Starting 7th, in 7 from the Plains, Colton Davis.
Row 3 outside, starting 6th, going to see Kobe Stidham. And then starting 5th inside of row number 3, Nathan Davis in 36.
Starting 4th, Zach Attack Novak from New England in the 38. Starting 3rd from Indiana, Rylan Gray in the 6.
Front row, Joshua Steinke will start 2nd. And your pole setter for tonight's main event, Kendall Tucker in 00. And Wesley, we got to thank our viewers tonight. We are pushing almost 30,000 tonight.
Wow. Thank you
so we got the
so
best
much.
Viewers in the business tonight. Here watching along is the Mimi's Makings in Motion World of Thunder iRacing Series. It is the Lab Pedal Productions 410 Sprint Cars here tonight. Just a great night of racing overall. All 4 classes.
For esports, for virtual racing, since 5 o'clock Eastern Time, at right now 12 o'clock midnight, to have over 30,000 viewers. Thank you. Wow. Ready for the main event, the nightcap for the Loud Pedal Production 410 Sprints. They're getting ready to get into their formation, ladies and gentlemen. For those that are watching across the country, around the world, we appreciate it very much.
I'm going with Kendall Tucker. There's my pick.
Oh my goodness. You know what? I picked on him the other broadcast. I'm not going to do it this time. Joshua Stanky. I'm going to go with him. And by the way, our Discord is showing a 5 of 15 with a C main and a caution. I don't know what's going on there. Brett.
Brett is picking Ernie Williams Jr. That is our producer pick for the night, so we'll see how we all stack up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back online, and it is time for you to get that virtual send-off. Before they pull the belts tight one more time, before they clear their visors of the clay and the grime, before they go out and battle side by side, we bring to you the exciting 4-wide salute of the high-octane, high-horsepower, steel-wing machines of pure power. This is the Loud Pedal Production 410 Sprint Cars, 4-wide. And now they've already broken apart Chris Nunn, and they're ready to go to business here at Knoxville.
It is time to go. As, man, I tell you what, it's about to get...
You're announcing Sprint Cars this weekend.
I know. Love it. 305s. The
I love Sprint Cars, man. I love Sprint Cars, man. I was like a kid in a candy store a couple of weeks ago, but I got to work with Speed 51 for the Ultimate Mid-Ohio Valley Series. But then to have the chance to just check out the 410 Sprint Cars, man, what a fun time that was at the Wayne County Speedway in Orville, Ohio. Amish country. It was fun. I enjoyed it. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go. Next time around, the one-to-go indication is going to be given to the field, and we will get ready to turn them loose as the field is set. Going with the man right there, Joshua Stanky in the 80 machine. Who are you going with again, Chris?
Kendall Tucker.
And our producer, Brett Wheeler, is going with?
Mr. Williams. Going with Ernie Williams.
Mr. Williams. There you go. The field is set. Our picks are set. You can't change them as we get ready to go. Well, Brett says they haven't taken the green yet, but they're about to, fella. Here they come, ladies and gentlemen. I can't say it like Brett can, but here they come. It is time for the Wing Warriors to get dirty for 30. Green in the air here in Knoxville. We have a race in turn 1, Chris.
Kendall Tucker leads out of turn number 2 down that back straightaway. Joshua Steinke falls back into the 2nd spot. Rylan Gray and Zach Novak duking it out back there for the 3rd spot. Out of turn number 4, who's going to lead? Lap number 1, it's going to be Kendall Tucker with the Ultimate TV number 80 machine of Steinke. Right behind him, slide jobs in effect back there for the 3rd spot. Novak goes to 3rd.
The main event is underway. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a race. They go to 3. Tucker, Stanky, Novak, 1, 2, and 3. 3 wide. Oh, no.
Nathan Davis got sideways after some contact. We stay green. He didn't get sideways enough to bring out a caution. So that's going to be a
Wow.
tough break for him as he gets mired back to the back of the field.
What a save, though, for the driver. Kendall Tucker still leading, but Stanky's right there. He had a chance to reel him in. Look at this battle continuing on. This is for Stedham and Novak and Gray in that battle as they work around the racetrack. Lap 9 of 35. Look at the intervals now. This is the distance on the track. Here they come. Stanky trying to close in on Tucker. He's on his tail tank as they go to the fluffing one.
Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. They run the high side
Caution.
pass. Caution is out. That is correct. Caution is out for the first time here in this main event. Slowing the field down. We'll check out your Wicked Cushion instant replay and take a look at what happened.
I think it's Baldwin. I want to say it might be Baldwin here. We'll have to find out. Let's see the replay.
LaPointe involved.
LaPointe and
Nathan
Loomis
Davis as well.
Wow.
Nathan Davis also got involved in that one as well.
Man, Tyler LaPointe has struggled this last week. Man, he also runs some of those midgets and non-wing sprint events that me and Brett call at 6 a.m. U.S. time and 9 o'clock Australia time for him. And he's had some bad luck, man. Just definitely got this proverbial monkey on his back virtually, and I don't know if he can seem to get it off. As LaPointe's definitely one of the best. While we're doing that, under caution, let's take a look at the iRacing ratings for all of these drivers as they're on the racetrack and see what we have here for the main event. We got 1, 2, 3 world champions, 2 world champions, A class drivers. Quite a talent pool here. Hayden Cardwell and Kendall Tucker are the world champion drivers, though.
Understand. That's
Understanding.
right.
Also, John Batista had a pro license championship as well, a world championship pro license.
Yeah, in the
For
sprint car
Sprintcars.
division. Yep.
So, Chris, how do you? And Trey Schmidt also understanding, not now, but he also had one back in the day too in Batista. So, there you go. As some world-class iRacing competitors here. I mean, what a talent pool. I think the other week ago, somebody said they had 269 entries. Not James. Yeah, it's James Grace's number, but that was actually the number of how many cars actually signed up for the event. And then there was almost 70 that were repeat racers that ran all 4 events there, Chris. It's amazing.
I believe, Brett, the strength of the field, you said 3.8K. Is that right? Yep, strength of the field as far as rating-wise, 3.8K. That's a pretty strong field.
You've lost me. What does 3.8K mean?
It's the strength of our feature field right now. That's how strong our ratings are here as far as the drivers
They're talented.
go. Yep.
They're talented. Here we go. Back to green. It's Kendall Tucker out in front. He was runner-up in the super race a moment ago. And we've got another caution on the speedway. Yellow flag out again. Find out what happened. Another Wicked Cushion instant replay coming up here. Oh, man, Bigsy Wenzel. Yeah. Oh, he just came down on him.
And he got shot
Wenzel
down the
just
racetrack.
came down on Axum. Yeah, man, he just literally came down on him. Just ran out of room. A wiggle and a giggle and a bobble and a jiggle up in the middle between those 2 cars, and I think that was an error right there. Just simply ran out of room and got into Axum's machine. I don't think Wenzel realized that Axum was there on the bottom so quickly.
Tough break for both those drivers. Pretty strong racers.
Yes.
As far as racing goes, Emerson Axum in real life, one of the up-and-comers in midget racing. Just got done racing USAC Eastern Midget Week as they were hampered by rain. USAC Silver Crown ran tonight, and Shane Connell came back from the back after a flat tire on lap 1 and picked up the win tonight in the season opener for the Silver Crown races tonight at Selinsgrove Speedway in Pennsylvania.
Kendall Tucker, Joshua Stanky out in front, Cobe Stedman in third, Zach Novak and James Grace in top 5. What were we going to say, Chris?
Oh, I already finished my thought.
Oh, okay, I thought you were going to add something more to your dialogue there. 13/35, but there was actually 5 in the opening go, so I think we're on lap 11. 8 now. 8 laps in, yeah.
No, I was
All
just
right.
I was just telling the driver fans who won the Silver Crown race tonight. So since
Who
we're in
won?
sprint car, it was Shane Cottle,
Oh, cool.
the throttle, coming from last to win it.
From last place to win the event. Good job to the
Flat
Shane
tire.
Cottle, the throttle.
Flat
Wow.
tire on lap 1.
Thank you, and Tucker on the front row. Here they come. Pace truck is in. Back to green here at Knoxville, virtually. The main event for the Loud Pedal Production 410 Wing Sprint Cars, part of Sunday's Mimis Makings in Motion World of Thunder coverage on UDTV. They're in turn 3 with Tucker out in front.
Now to turn 4, Tucker. Caution is out. Yellow is out again here in
Oh,
this
come
main
on,
event.
guys.
Cautions, breeding cautions here at Knoxville.
You know, I'm a fan of sprint car racing, Chris. I love it. Wing Warriors, it's fun. But even virtually, when you got them tearing back and forth, I want to see racing. I want to see 3 and 4 wide. I want to see them getting on the fluff. I want to see them battle with the crossovers and slide jobs and banging off the boards. But when you have caution after caution after caution like that, it definitely can be a little bit aggravating. I think we're on yellow flag 5 now.
There's a wadded up 4 cars back there in the back of the field. And a close quarters racing back there. So we're going to reset our lineup here and get her set to go. Kendall Tucker has led the whole way. Joshua Steinke in that second spot. Kobe Stidham in third. That's how they run. Zach Novak and Ernie Williams Jr. rounding out the top 5. Hopefully we can get this going a long green flag run here.
I don't think that Steven can call me Mr. Giggles anymore. Not for tonight, because I haven't tried to keep it together for the man out there. And I kind of laughed at him and made fun of the name there, but he's actually doing really good here tonight. The driver, Joshua Stanky, there in the number 80 machine UDTV. Teammate to Brett Willer and doing really, really good. Cobe Stidham in there in the second spot. Novak in third. Fourth, fifth, Williams as well. I know we had some people voting for Williams, cheering him on. Quite a talent pool here, Chris. That anybody could win those things. We're 14 of 35, making more laps under caution than green. 13 to 35 now. They just changed it.
All right, going to see what happens here. Once again, strength of the field tonight, a 3.8K average as far as iRacing ratings go, so a pretty strong field. I'd love to see the strength of field in our super late models next week. I can't wait to see that. We'll try to pull out that stat when we go back to green. What a jumbled up restart we got going here. 5,800 was the strength of the field for our super late model race earlier. How about that?
Wow. Phenomenal for tonight's race. And by the way, next week at Williams Grove and then at Charlotte. Ready to wrap things up. I think we're going to wrap up 2 more weeks of coverage, and then they'll come back and they'll take off a week or 2. The Week 13 updates upon us, and then they'll reset. They'll go again. Coming soon, Weeksport. Big block modified, super dirt cars, all on the way. A lot of people are looking forward to that Week 13 iRacing update. And as everyone else is, we get back underway here. This main event of the night, the nightcap for the Loud Pedal Production 410 non-wing sprint cars. Kendall Tucker, Joshua, not non-wing, wing sprint cars. Tucker, Stanky, Stedham, the top 3. Novak, Williams in the top 5. Grace, Batista, Stevens, Davis, Hannigan, the top 10. They go back to turn 1, Chris. And, man, I'll tell you what, Tucker has cut it to half a second now.
Indeed, it's half a second between Tucker and Steinke. Kobe Stidham back there in that third position. 1.5 seconds back. Ernie Williams Jr. running in the 5th spot. Hopefully get a long green flag run going here and let the drivers decide this one. We'll see if we got some strategies starting to break out here the longer this race goes.
Turn 4. Here they come. Back down the straightaway. Tucker, Stanky, Stedham, Novak, and Williams down the back straightaway here at the famed virtual Knoxville Raceway. As Tucker is out in front. They're coming up on a caution. Ernie Williams was about to close in on Zach Novak for 4th, and the caution coming out again here.
Wicked Cushion instant replay here as we are under caution one more time here in this Loud Pedal Productions 410 Sprint Car main event of the evening. Taking a look at what happened and what brought out the caution flags. Contact.
Wow.
Wow. Wind up a few more cars on the back straightaway. So Mason Hannigan made it through after some slight contact. Was that Big Z involved as well?
That's Mason Hannigan. Yeah, he was right there.
Is that
Looks like they made
Sizemore?
contact again. Yes, sir. Look at this.
Sizemore, Baldwin,
Hannigan.
Wenzel, Hannigan. Wow. Hannigan just got through there.
And he got damage. He got hit in the right rear, or the right side of the tail tank, so to speak.
So
Wheel hopped it, if you will.
Man, so a very caution-plagued event here tonight here at Knoxville in the 410 Sprints. They took a week off last week. They didn't race at Fairbury, so they've been itching to get back on the racetrack, and it shows.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed they didn't run the sprints at Fairbury last week. I was kind of looking forward to that, but Brett Wheeler says I'm not the producer. But Brett, would it have been a wreck fest, do you think, on the small track at Falls? Really? Absolutely. Gotcha. I guess the powers that be took that into consideration and decided not to run that. Pace truck coming in, back for the restart. It'll be lap 20 of 35 when they hit the line. Back underway here, the main event. We're now about closing in on fit to allow. Here we go, back to caution.
Again. Caution out again.
Let's say 15 laps in of 30, but we literally are back under yellow here.
Things keep up the way they're going, they may be taking next week off at Williams Grove. Take a look at your Wicked Cushion Instant Replay here and take a look at what brought out the caution
I
here.
will say this. Chris. The powers that be with World of Thunder,
I think Smith
they
just got turned around.
they demand perfection. And I don't mean that as, we all make mistakes, yes, but they do not want to have a league where it's constantly a you-know-what show. And if things do not go at a smooth manner, they will. Yeah, they'll sit you out. They'll say, hey, come back next week or take a week off, take 2 weeks off, and if they can't cut the mustard then, they'll pull the plug and come up with another class. And I love the sprint cars.
We're going to run Kias next year.
There you go. 4 cylinders on dirt for World of Thunder.
Indy cars on dirt.
Oh, that would be awesome. Late model stocks pavement on dirt. What do you think of that?
Oh, there we go. Asphalt street
Asphalt
stocks
street
on dirt.
stocks on dirt. Yeah. So many ideas we could come up with.
Full-blown
Sprint cars on pavement.
Full-blown 410 sprints at the Chili Bowl.
Wow. I'm surprised Brett didn't comment on that one.
It'd be like... All right, here we go. Back underway. See if we can get a long green flag run. As Kendall Tucker leads the field into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, Steinke still in that second spot. Down the back stretch, Zach Novak, Ernie Williams Jr., and James Grace rounds out the top 5. Let's go clean and green the rest of the way.
Come on, guys. Ernie Williams getting up there in the 3rd spot, getting around. Novak and Grace. I don't want anybody to think I'm going crazy, manically laughing, but it's because of the producer, Brett Wheeler, in my ear and the things that he says that y'all don't hear, but me and Chris do, and we just try to kind of fight back the giggles and the tears at the same time because it's so funny. 3 cars for 3rd. Here we go. Stanky and Tucker 1 and 2, but there's the battle for 3rd, and a big battle there with Novak and Grace as they go to 3.
Ernie Williams Jr. sitting in that 3rd spot. All 3 of our picks are running 1, 2, and 3. My picking 1st, your picking 2nd, and Brett's picking 3rd.
Yeah. And you can't change them now. We're halfway.
Out of turn number 4, Kendall Tucker still out front. Got about a 4/10 lead over Josh Steinke. The gap not closing, but yet it's not getting any bigger as well. And they turn out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Still sitting at about 4/10.
10 to go this time by here at Knoxville virtually for the UDTV's coverage of World of Thunder and the Loud Pedal Production 410 Sprints. Little smoke on the tires there for Joshua Stanky. Inside of the racetrack goes Kendall Tucker. Tucker pulling away, the young man out of Mount Airy, North Carolina. I know Velvet's going bonkers right now before she goes to bed for Aunt B's working Monday. Here they come, cross the line, back to the corner in the battle, heating up for third. Novak, Grace Williams, he's now hung out to try to fifth in the 3.
Yeah, went from third back to fifth there in one fell swoop did Williams. Tucker is still out front, but we're taking a look at that gap here. That is the gap between their second and third back there. Zach Novak in the third spot. James Grace moving up. He's up in the fourth position. Ernie Williams Jr. fifth. Kobe Stidham was running up there in the top 3 at some point for a little while. Now he's back to 6th.
What a run for Kendall Tucker. Still staying out in front. A good performance for the man for the Swindell Speed Lab Esports Entry 00 out of Mount Airy, North Carolina. Rocking the field after North Carolina had an earthquake in that part of the country this morning, a 5.1 on the magnitude Richter scale. Everybody's all right, though, in the Tar Heel State, but it was a shock for everyone. Had a hurricane last week to start the week with Isis, and then we had a earthquake this morning. Caution coming out with 6 laps to go. I don't think Tucker wanted to see that because that erases the margin he had. Stanky, Novak reeling in 2 seconds back. 3 seconds back was Novak, and then almost a second back for Stanky. And the caution coming out. We have like a 5-lap shootout. Kobe Stidham, a tough break. He was in the top 5 earlier. Chris, and now he is done. He's the cause of the caution, number 7.
Oh, just got too high coming out of turn 4, upside down, taking a ride down the front straightaway.
Somebody helped him on liftoff. Did you see that?
Yeah, he almost landed right there in turn 1. He got some help after he got upside down, but kind of his own fault there coming out of 4.
It ain't my fault.
John Batista, 14 positions up to 6th. And Mason Hannigan and Hayden Cardwell both up 11 spots. So some hard chargers here in tonight's main event. All right, Wes, can we go clean and green the rest of the way?
Let's see if we can do it. Over 30,000 viewers after midnight. We'll see if those numbers continue to increase. Remember, like, shares, follows, hearts, and stars at Ultimate Dirt TV, World of Thunder iRacing League. Thank you again to all of the sponsors. Mimi's Makings in Motion for the World of Thunder, Ultimate Dirt TV, LSR TV. Thank you also to Grace Productions for the Modifieds, Next Level Designs for the Pro Late models, DirtFan.com for the Supers, as all of the other broadcast coverages on DirtFan.com as well, and Loud Pedal Productions too. So again, big thanks to all of them. Ready to bring this one on home for supper. Not anymore. Ready to bring this one to bed, as I know me and Chris Nunn are exhausted here. We've been going at it since 5 o'clock this afternoon, almost 7.5 hours of broadcast coverage of all of our crew. So many people behind the scenes. Stephen McMillian, Brett Wheeler, Zach Newton, Chris, myself, Wesley Outland, BJ Duvall, Sizemore. So many people involved with the production. 5 laps to go, ready to come to the finish here. Hopefully we can go to the checkered flag as Kendall Tucker is going on the back straightaway, and he has already opened up that margin over Stanky here as they exit 4.
Out of 4, coming down. 4 laps remaining here at Knoxville. Kendall Tucker, Stanky, Novak, 1, 2, and 3. He's got a good battle brewing back here between Novak, Grace, and Batista as they go down the back straightaway. James Grace now puts himself in to the bronze medal position on the podium in 3rd.
So I have to say that normally when I pick Tucker or whoever I pick, they crash. They don't finish the race. Well, Joshua Stanky right now has 2 circuits remaining, 3 circuits to go now, 2.5. And, you know, I picked him to win. He's in 2nd, but he's not crashed yet. And right now, our picks right now, 1 and 2. They're going to come to the line and 2 laps to go. Kendall Tucker in his own world, Stanky far back. Grace now battles with Batista as they'll come to the white flag this time by Chris Nunn.
Caution is out again.
Caution,
here.
oh no.
Thought we were going to get it completed here. We'll find out exactly what happened here on your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Ernie Williams Jr. is going to be the reason for the caution. We'll check out what happened here.
Brett Wheeler's pick.
Chain reaction incident there. Looked like Trey Schmidt got into Hayden Cardwell.
Then Hayden Cardwell drifted up the racetrack and Ernie Williams Jr. ended up the worse for wear here. Let's take a look at what happened here. Looks like Schmidt.
Guys, is it just me, or is Haddon Cardwell had a bad weekend tonight here for World of Thunder, Chris Nunn?
Here, we'll check this out here. Check this out. The 12 is Schmidt right there. Yeah, it gets into Cardwell. Cardwell into Davis.
Wow.
And then Davis into Williams. So a big chain reaction incident coming into turn number 1 and 2.
What a tough break there. But I was going to say, Devin Cardwell has struggled big tonight. Wicked cushion instant replay there. Well, Chris, Kendall Tucker, a tough break for Brett's pick, Ernie Williams Jr. He's out of it looks like, or on the pit lane. But there's Kendall Tucker out in front. Joshua Stanky there in second.
I've gone Kendall Tucker the last 2 races, and he's making me proud here.
He finished, what, second in the Supers?
He won the Supers.
That's right, he won the Supers.
No, he didn't.
Exactly right.
Evan C. won.
No, Evan C. won. Right. What are you talking about? Evan C. won all 3.
Sorry, I took a
Evan
win.
C. won
I
all
took the
3.
win away from Brett. I took the win
Brett's
away from
going
Brett.
off in the background, people. Evan C. won all 3, but yeah, Kendall Tucker got second. But I got to say, though, green-white checker coming up, and Kendall Tucker is gone. But I would have liked to have seen Evan C. quit being a chicken and get in a wing sprint car and try to go for that 4-peat. But he did not do it.
Sometimes you just got to run what you're comfortable with, and he's just not comfortable running those sprint cars. He likes the full fendered machines,
White flag.
And white flag is out. Final time around. Down the back straightaway, Kendall Tucker and Joshua Steinke, 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. And man, tell you what, Wesley, it's been a strong run for Kendall Tucker, and he's going to pick up the win out of turn number 4 with Steinke right behind him.
Yes, sir. Earthquake shaker. Kendall Tucker wins tonight for the Loud Pedal Productions at Knoxville, baby. Good job to the Tucker family out of Mount Airy, North Carolina. Joshua Stanky, props to you too, bud. He finishes the second spot, just could not seem to get around him. And James Grace, man, what a hell of a run for him in the 269 from $1 Million Motorsports. 1 second back at the checker, but he'll finish third. Batista, Novak, Schmidt, Cardwell, Axum, Stevens, Hannigan, Ray, Wenzel, the top 12, and take him to the bottom run down there, Chris.
All right, it's going to be 13th, Timothy Smith, and Lane Stevens, Baldwin, Sizemore, Davis, and Ernie Williams Jr. 18th. Stidham, Davis, Lucius, LaPointe, Loomis, and Wallace will round out the field. We're going to head over to the Discord booth for interviews.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to let you guys head over there, and I'll let you handle the interviews, and then I'll wait for you to come back, and we'll close things out here tonight.
All right, here in the broadcast booth, in the interview booth, we are going to have our interviews coming up. We're going to get everybody here into the production tent. That's what we're going to call it. We're calling it the production tent, the virtual production tent. As we were waiting for our winner, first place, we got second place, Joshua Steinke there in the waiting room. And now, all right, we're going to bring in our third place finisher, James Grace. James, a hard-fought third-place finish. It didn't seem like this race was ever going to end. Were you guys thinking the same thing in the cockpit there?
Yeah, I was thinking that right before that last caution. I got up into third. I had a little bit of gap on fourth, and I really didn't want to see that last caution because I knew that meant I had to fight again to stay up there in third. And man, I definitely fought for that one coming out of four. I was talking to BJ. He said we were 3 wide coming out of 4, and I just got lucky and was able to pull him down the front straightaway.
Hard fought. Third place finish. This sprint car division, 60 cars tonight. And a whole lot of good racers finishing third against this group of cars, man. That's nothing to sneeze at.
No, man, a top 3 here is a win anywhere else, and I'm just happy to be here. It's been a long time coming since I've been able to drive my way up to the front like that, and I'm really happy.
You got helping you out. Who you want to give thanks to?
I got to give thanks to World of Thunder, $1 Million Motorsports, my team. Those guys are a great bunch of guys. Mimi is making a motion for supporting me in all I do. and my buddy from Apex Subsidiaries. They take care of me. And then, of course, my last sponsor, Speedy Setup and Tire Prep Specialist. He's been backing me since the day I started driving in this team, and I'm just glad I could put the car on the podium for these guys. I really am.
All right, that is tonight's third place finisher, James Grace, here in your Land Pedal Productions 410 Wing Sprint Car. Second place finisher, Josh Mustanky in the house tonight. Tell you what, Kendall was fast up front, but you were pretty consistent there in that second spot. You got to be pretty happy with the second place run.
Yeah, I'm definitely happy with second place. Car felt good the whole night. Never really let Kendall get away from me, although there were one too many cautions to my liking. But yeah, it stayed up front, and I think I just found the line a little too late. It seemed like those last closing laps, my guy was a little bit faster. I don't know if he was just missing his marks, but I was able to, it was all throttle control, just rolling up to the cushion, doing the slider line, and just on the bottom, you really had to be precise on what you were doing with your throttle, and I was making one too many mistakes, got on it a little too much, but overall, it was still a great run, and I'm happy to be in second.
Overall, all the cautions we had, how much does that mess with your strategy when you have that many cautions coming at one time? It doesn't help you get a run, does it?
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't help you build momentum to keep the car straight or just like try and figure it out. You really just kept going in, and I was just hoping the guy behind me with those double files, the guy in third, I know he got close to me on one of them, and I just knew that was going to happen sooner or later with that many cautions. He was going to be able to time the start a little bit better, but I was able to keep it up top and maintain second, and then another caution comes out, and you think the track might change too, with no one really wearing it in, or you don't know what's going to happen next. But it was just all throttle control to the front, and just happy to have a good enough car where it kept it up there, and maybe a few more laps I would have had the win.
I know you got a lot of people you want to give thanks to for helping make it happen for you.
Well, you thank guys at Black Diamond Motorsports, you guys at UDTV, Tim's Dirt Track Simulators, Drew at 19 Designs for paint jobs, and all the fans and family watching at home. Hope they enjoyed this one.
All right, that's second place finisher, Joshua Steinke. We're going to bring in tonight's winner, and my pick to win tonight is Kendall Tucker. Kendall, all the cautions aside, pretty fun race for you up front. You didn't have anything to worry about.
Yeah, just besides those, a lot of those cautions right there, just those killing our momentum. We was able to get into a rhythm on one of those long green flag runs we had. Just a lot of cautions again. Just other than that, it was a good race. The track, it started out pretty tacky, and then it blew off pretty quick. So I just was waiting on that bottom and 1 and 2 to come in. Just and then once I figured the top was getting too choppy up there, it was probably time to change it up. And the bottom was a lot faster than the line I had been running. So I just was able to find the line at the right spot and was able to hit our marks and bring home the win.
Picking up a victory here tonight at Knoxville, coming off right after a second place finish in the super late models. Pretty good night for you.
Yeah, we was in contention to win all three. Just I kind of feel like I let the 2 late model races go tonight. Just missed the line changing in both late model races. Was ripping the cushion pretty hard, and then it faded after both late race restarts we had in both those races. But other than that, it was a good night overall on the podium in all 3 races. So I will try and carry that momentum into tomorrow night and the rest of the season.
Who you got helping you out on this sprint car ride?
Yeah, just all my guys at Swindle Speed Lab and Slick Sim Sport and K1 Race Gear, Bell Helmet, South Bay Partners, HMS Motorsport, Racing Electronics, Emma Performance, and thanks to Steven and all the guys at World of Thunder for the league, and thanks to all the guys at UDTV for the broadcast.
All right, we're going to head back over to the other announcer's booth with Wesley Allen. All right, Wesley Allen, we're back here in the broadcast booth. Another good night of racing tonight here on the World of Thunder.
235 entries in 4 divisions of racing. What another awesome night. 240 plus, I've been told now. It actually went up to 240 now in this event. The maximum you can have for iRacing is 240 in a lobby. They had 235. Wow. Amazing. What a night for the World of Thunder. Mimi's Makins in Motion World of Thunder Sunday. And again, congratulations. Velvet Tucker, I know you're happy. I know. Good job, Mount Airy, North Carolina's Kendall Tucker. Maybe because I didn't root for you and Chris did. You won. But anyhow,
Also,
it's been fun. I've enjoyed it. Go ahead, Chris.
Also, before we go, we got to thank all of our viewers. At the end of the night, tonight, over 30,000 viewers throughout the evening.
And maybe still more than that, because we obviously you can see the replays and all the archives and everything. I know on behalf of Duval McMillian, so many other people that are involved with the World of Thunder also, Jesse Pate, so many folks that are there. We appreciate it. On the production, Brett Wheeler, Stephen McMillian for today. Zach Newton, Chris, enjoyed working with you as well. I know we worked all four from one shape or form, whether it was being host or doing play-by-play in the booth. It was a fun time. We thank you, the fans, as well. Again, thank you to all of the sponsors, including for Ultimate Dirt TV, the coverage of Mimi's Makins in Motion. Thank you to World of Thunder iRacing League. Thank you to, again, Grace Productions, Loud Pedal Productions, Next Level Designs, DirtFan.com, Wicked Cushion, so many that makes it happen. Next week, we're at Williams Grove in Pennsylvania. It should be a good one from Markleysburg, Pennsylvania. We will have it for you beginning around 5 p.m. Eastern with the modifieds, the crates, the supers, and then the 410 sprint cars. 2 weeks away from the end of the season later at Charlotte. Hope you've enjoyed all the broadcast coverage. This has been Ultimate Dirt TV. God bless you all. Keep on praying for America. And thank you for being a fan of virtual esports.